All right, we're live. Hopefully we're live. I see our faces on streaming things, so it must be okay. I don't know. So we're going to hop right into this because this is we don't know how many parts it could be. It could be one, could be two. It just depends on what happens, what kind of chaotic malice ensues. Oh, look what I did there. Thanks to DM Malice Muckguts. Gonna turn right over to you, Malice. It's all you.
That's me. I was gonna post about this on Twitter, but somehow I got logged out of Twitter, and now I can't get logged back onto Twitter. So, well, so be it. Frickin' birds. Only good for one thing, and that's eating. Anyway, welcome to the time to tabletop, where I was lured on with the false promise that there was going to be food. But nevertheless, here I am, DMing for you. Also found out that the dungeon in Dungeon Mastering is not the kind of dungeon that I thought it was, so a rather disappointing beginning for old DM Muckguts here. But I'm not going to take it out on the players. I'm going to definitely take it out on the players. Rule 0 of Dungeons & Dragons is I do what I want. All the time. It's a completely abusive situation. But we're going to have fun. I demand that you have fun, as a matter of fact. And we're going to begin by talking to these humans who have the unmitigated gall to pretend they're goblins tonight. But we're going to begin with Michael. I've heard your name is Michael. Is that right?
That is correct.
That's kind of an odd name, isn't it?
Sure.
Well, Michael, introduce yourself. What do you want the audience to know about you? I'm sure you've never been on this stream before.
You would be incorrect.
Oh, well then talk about it.
Hey, I'm Michael. Long time, not first time. Though I have watched quite a few episodes too, and very excited to participate in this one because I mean I've done a lot of games, but this is a new one on me for sure. And I am playing, or should we introduce our characters?
Now, don't introduce your character yet. Only introduce yourself. That's only when you can introduce your character.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Michael. Usually
Michael.
I host the games, or sometimes I host the games. Right now I'm playing. Very happy to be here.
Oh, tonight you're playing. You're happy to be here. That's wonderful. I've got a question for you. I've heard that you have DM'd before.
Correct.
Is that right?
Yes.
Do you have any advice for new DMs who might be a goblin and are not completely nervous about doing this?
Okay. Hey, I would
Yeah.
say, make sure the players are having fun. Because if they're having fun,
I had fun.
you're having. Okay. Well, I guess that. Let me think of another good one. Oh, don't forget to yes and.
Yes, and. Okay. Well, how will we do
you
that?
Agree, and heighten. That's a
Okay,
good-
agreed.
that's
So you pitch something at me and I'll yes and you.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, we'll say something.
Okay. So, like for instance, I would be like, you transformed yourself green.
Okay.
That's the, and then.
Yes, and I put a flower in my hair so people know that I'm pretty.
Yes. Yeah.
Like
that's a good agree.
Is that a good yes sound? I like you.
I would say so. Thank you.
You can have a hero point. You know what a hero point is, Michael?
I do not.
Oh, a hero point is a D6 that you can use on any die roll that you want, provided that you're rolling a D20 to begin with.
Oh, I love it. I'll mark it down here.
You can also use it to automatically succeed on a death saving throw.
Ooh, okay.
Because you might die. It's a very real
God.
possibility. There's lots of dangers in this world, Michael.
So I've heard.
Dangerous and bad world. It's filled with bad people. Okay, so you have a heroic die. You can have more than one of those, but you can't use more than one at a time because that's greedy. And I'm the only one allowed to be greedy around here. Yes?
All right, hero die. I've got it. Mark it down.
I like the sound of that hero die. Nevertheless, moving on. Patrick, explain yourself.
Hi, I'm Patrick. Been on the show, well, not with, specifically Malice Mudguts before, but, I've been on Tabletop quite a few times before, and I think it's one of the few times I've played Dungeons and Dragons on here, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, playing the Dungeons and Dragons. I've got a logic puzzle for you, a bit of a morality puzzle for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask it. If a tabaxi, who is a cat person, eats a sahuagin, what is a fish person, does that count as cannibalism? Or is it a little kitty cat eating a tasty fish?
A little kitty cat eating a fish.
That's the correct answer, and you get a heroic point.
Hey!
You're a hero, Patrick. You're a hero.
It's a very oddly specific question, too.
I know.
It was wonderful. I like it.
I thought about it while I was on the toilet.
I was going to say shower. That's also a place for that sort of thought.
So now I was on the shower and the toilet, as a matter of fact. They're combined. A very small apartment. I mean, waste not, want not,
Of course, exactly, absolutely.
Okay.
If you got the space, might as well use it efficiently.
Yes. Okay, next up we have Nick. Nick, I understand your name. That's like when you get cuts.
Can be, yes.
Man.
But yes, I'm Nick.
My name's Malice.
Nice to meet you, Malice.
It's nice to meet you, Nick.
Yeah, I'm Nick. I'm sort of a regular here. I've played a lot of games with Tabletop, and should be interesting to play a game with Malice.
Yeah, well, going to have the best time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here's your question. Are you ready for it?
Sure.
We all know that your nose produces boogers all day
Mhm.
long. You can't help it. It drips like a freaking faucet, right?
Yeah.
So, are you the type that number one picks and flicks? Or are you the number two type where you have a nice little tasty treat that can't be beat? Pick and flick, tasty treat. Which are your choices here?
Not gonna lie, it's a tasty treat.
I like it. It is a tasty treat. We call it second breakfast in Goblin Land.
Yeah.
And you get a heroic point.
Good to know.
Because
Also helps the immunity.
Yeah, I like the cut of your jib. It does, you know? Some people might say, oh, you're technically eating goblin. Well, not in your case. I say, you're technically eating human. Is that cannibalism? You'll say, no, it's actually part of me. And little bits of my body digest other little bits of my body all day long. We can't be judging our bodies for things such as that, can we now? I can see them out there. I can see them through the screen. Yes, I can. No, I can't. But at any rate, we finally have Marvin. Marvin, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Marvin. Long-time member of Time to Tabletop and these streams. Basically, come here to have fun with my friends. So, hey.
Are we friends? This isn't your question yet, okay?
Oh.
But are we friends, Marvin?
Do you want to be friends, Mouse?
Oh, I'd love to be your friend, Marvin.
Okay, we are friends.
Well, very good. Then you can already have your heroic point, but I'm still going to ask you a question.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so I would like you to tell me when your shoes are off at the end of the day. What do your feet smell like? Paint me a word picture. Give me a tone poem.
Ooh, that depends on what I've been doing that day. See, if I was mowing the lawn that day, my feet would probably be smelling like grass. But if I haven't, I was just walking around all day, they'd probably just be smelling like sweat. But then again, on a normal day, they probably just don't smell like anything except feet.
I mean, feet in and of itself has a lovely aroma. Now, I can't give you another heroic point. I mean, I could, but I didn't give anybody else 2 heroic points, and it wouldn't be fair to them. If I gave you, you know what, have another heroic point. You have 2 heroic points. I like you better. The rest of you have to live up to his example. You know? Right. Okay. Well, I've never played the Dungeons and Dragons before, but I have heard that they have goblins featured in one of their books. News to me. And now I thought it would be in the player's handbook, as we're a type of humanoid, but somebody said, oh no, you're in the monster manual. I was like, well, that sounds a little judgmental, but I guess there are probably other humanoids in the monster manual, but I haven't looked it up yet, and let's take a little read at what it is on stream using D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond, it doesn't sponsor this show. Okay, goblins. I've got the entry here. I'm sure it's going to be good. Goblins are lovely. Goblins are small, black-hearted, selfish humanoids that lair in caves, abandoned mines, to spoil dungeons and other dismal settings. Individually weak, goblins gather in large, sometimes overwhelming numbers. They crave power and regularly abuse whatever authority they obtain. That is not my favorite description. Kind of hurts a little bit. No, not gonna lie. We do have positive things in Goblin society. There's the Winter Mushroom Festival, festive line dancing. There's a lot of things that are positive about us. I'm sure it gets better. As Kanye said to Kim on their wedding night, I'm sure there's a big butt coming. All right. Let's see. Goblins are lazy, undisciplined, making them poor servants, laborers, and gods. You know what? Just because we don't want to be your servants doesn't mean we're lazy, okay? We just don't want to be your servants, okay? It's not that great to be your servants. In fact, why are you rating us first as servants before anything else? Let's see who wrote this drivel. Jeremy Crawford. What do you think I want to be your servant? You want me to come to your house? Do your dishes? Now what do you want? I'm very short. I'm only 3'2". I'm not going to do that good a job. Maybe you should ask yourself if maybe we don't do a good job as servants because we're, kind of short. I don't know. Oh no. Motivated by greeds and malice, goblins can't help but celebrate the few times they have the. You know what? I'm done reading this. Wizards of the Coast can expect a very unpleasant email from the Goblin Society of the U.S. Underdark, as it were. So, we're going to ignore how the book describes goblins. Okay, I'm going to. They say write what you know, and I am a goblin. So we're going to talk about goblins as they are. Lovely, charming people who live under the ground. And, let's begin the adventure, shall we? Yeah, off to. I don't seem that bad, do I? Do I seem malicious? I know my first name is Malice, so I could see where one would think that.
No, not at all.
I'm not black-hearted. My heart's red like anybody else's, I think. Yeah, it's a horrible thing to say. You should feel ashamed of yourself, Wizards of the Coast. Anyway, we'll begin. Goblin Patrol. It's the fanfare playing. Is there fan? I'm not hearing the fanfare. Is there fanfare?
I have a fan playing in my room. Does that count?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. It's a fair fan. Patrick, have another heroic point. I'm just giving these out at random.
It's wonderful.
Rule 0, I do what I want. Anyway, let us begin. Look, I wrote notes. I'm prepared. Hey, because I'm not winging this. I'm ready. Ready to go for you. A defective continual flame spell causes the room's blue light to flicker and buzz as a perpetually apathetic middle-aged bureaucrat stands in front of the large goblinoid assembly. I'm going to do a voice now and you're going to enjoy it. All right? You're going to say, you're getting voices in this. Because I'm that kind of DM. Put in the effort. Greetings all and congratulations on completing your training for Goblin Patrol. Trenchmouth Mines thanks you for your service. You have all been divided into groups of equal number and talent. So take a look at the 4 goblinoids around you. These will be your patrol companions. Oh, you were asking me when you got to describe your character, Michael. You remember, Michael, when you asked me when you got to describe your character? You remember that?
How could I forget?
Yeah, don't forget. So describe your character now, Michael. Now's the time that you describe your character. I wrote it into the adventure.
Okay.
Do it.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm Stinko Swamp Slurper, and I am the poet laureate of this goblin community. I am a goblin of refined taste. I only put artful daubs of mud and filth upon my body. I try my best to keep a clean wardrobe when I can. But most importantly, I paint wonderful pictures with words. Ode to the Mud Wallow was featured in one of the latest Goblin poetry collections, did very well. And I was a finalist at the Goblin Poetry Slam that we had a few weeks ago. So very proud of that.
Do you know what I like the most about the Goblin Poetry Slam?
Mm-hmm.
Is that they literally slam you into the pavement if you do poorly.
Yes, I mean I was slammed into the pavement towards the end, but I was there for most of the night, so I would consider that a win. And yes,
that's a success. Now continue. I like what you're saying.
Yeah. I am fueled by lyricism, art, and it fuels rage inside of me.
I like rage.
Yes, turning me into a wild magic barbarian, which is my class and subclass there.
You have Booyog.
If by Booyog you mean careful diction and
I mean,
a
I
good
mean,
use of metaphor, then yes.
I mean magic. They call it magic up here. Up here in the Overbright, but down in the Underdark, we call it booyah. You have booyah?
I do have that, yes, through the power of verse.
Do booyah. Do it now.
Okay. Two tunnels divulged in an inky swamp.
Yeah.
I took the tunnel less traveled, and it has made all the difference.
That's good. I
There we
like
go.
it.
That's one of my hits.
That was
there.
nice. I feel inspired. You inspired me. Have inspiration. I'm so very inspired, Michael. I'm so very inspired by Stinko. Stinko Swaps up. A good name. Good name for a goblin.
Stinko
Yes.
Swamp Slurper, thanks you. You've been
Yeah,
a lovely
yeah.
audience.
Yeah, the Swamp Slippers are a good family. They've always been good friends to the Muckuts. Did you get your inspiration? I need you to understand something about inspiration, Michael, before you use it, okay? You have to announce it before you roll the die and you'll get advantage. But if you do it afterwards and you say, "Oh, can I have it now?" No, you can't. You have to say it beforehand. You can use a heroic die after. You know, that's what that's for.
Okay.
Inspirations for before you roll the I've been told they're called die, which is a weird term. I prefer clicky clacky math rocks because it's a better description for what they are. But we'll go with it. We'll go with die.
Clicky clacky math rocks.
Now you're speaking, Goblin. Have another heroic point.
Oh boy. All right. Cool now. Cool.
You got two. Yeah, you're catching up with Marvin. Isn't that nice? Okay, Patrick. Describe. See all the descriptive terms he used. That was lovely. I hope you use as many.
I'll try my best. You see, looming out of the darkness, sort of having to sort of kind of crouch down to get on anybody's eye level, is a 7'5" tall bugbear, who's technically a goblin. It's a goblinoid. I think I'm in the wrong area, but that's okay. I don't want to bother anybody. Hi, I'm Broglian. I'm a wizard. You see, he's sort of this aged bugbear, sort of wearing these tattered clothes that are ill-fitting, and you see there's also a clear dark spot and a knife sort of cut where a heart is. These are not his clothing; they're somebody else's. It's nice to meet all of you, especially you, Stinko. I'm a huge fan of your work. Seeing you at the Goblin Slam was just so much fun, especially when you also got the very end. I mean, I wish you hadn't. I thought you were fantastic, but Slurpee was just a little bit better, and I understand.
Slurpee, I respect him. It was not a shameful thing to be slammed when that hack Slurpee won the award. That piece of shit Slurpee, he sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No,
I'm sorry.
Slurpee Swamp Stink is terrible.
Slurpee Swamp Stink, he sucks.
He's your rival, Slurpee.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. Look, hey.
Oh, you see him across the room, that Slurpee.
I glare at him.
Yeah, you glare at that Slurpee. He glares right back at you. Oh, it's a tale for the ages. Stinko Swamp Slipper versus Slurpee Swamp Stink.
Slurpee Swamp Stink.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's so good to meet a fan. Like, thank you.
Of course, I'm glad we're in the
fellow devotee of my wordsmithing. So it'll be an honor to work with you, Mr. Broglian.
It'll be an honor to see the next poems in creation. And then I stand back and I'm just in the darkness again.
Oh, where'd you go?
I'm here. I'm still here.
There's a very little nice flickering light up there with the continual flame,
Yeah, but
now you kind of go outside of it. You're a very tall fellow. Michael, that was a yes and. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Are you done describing yourself now?
Yeah, that's just about it, yeah.
I have inspiration.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you have an inspiration now. Great. Nick, you have a character.
I do.
This is the time to describe your character.
Very well. You see a small goblin with sort of shorn sides, sort of staring off into space. Every once in a while, sort of picking at his ear, sort of staring off. And then he sort of snaps and he's like, "What's going on?" As you see, Maggot Brain. He is sort of in slightly tattered clothing of a brown color. He actually looks somewhat like that. Got a nose ring, got some earrings, and he is a booyog, booyog, booyog.
Oh, booyog. See, you know what I like? I like that you did the research, that you know that that's what you're called, that you're a booyog.
Yes.
Michael, you could learn from him. That he knows the term. He came prepared. You get a heroic point for that and inspiration, so I like it about you. You might have 2 heroic points for knowing the term, but that makes you have 3 heroic points, Nick.
Alrighty.
Everybody else has 3 heroic points, and the rest of you only have 2. There's some catching up to do.
Hey, hats off.
Hey, good for you, Maggot Brain. Good job.
Hats off to Maggot Brain and to Nick for knowing the term booyog. 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 Try to not fireball everybody.
Certainly try.
Okay.
Booyog
Fine.
sometimes goes haywire.
Can't be helped, you know? McGlubiot works in mysterious ways. He gives you the power of booyog, but he also gives you the power to blow yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just to get you to Acheron faster.
Probably.
He needs all the booyogs he can get.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about booyog, or maybe not talking about booyog. I don't know anything about your character. Move on, Marvin. It's time to describe your character, Marvin.
Oh boy. So, at front of everyone, there comes this little diminutive hobgoblin just pushing past everybody saying, "Make way for Clan Wugo!"
Playing a hobgoblin, are you?
Yes, it's a bit
You think
short
you're
on the
better
hobgoblin.
than me, Marvin?
Well, of course. Wugo is better than everyone. You see anyone who's better than Clan Wugo? No.
I'm not giving you inspiration, Marvin. I'm giving you de-inspiration for playing a hobgoblin. Okay? Out of random roll of my choosing, you're not going to have disadvantage. Because I fucking hate hobgoblins. I hate them
Okay.
in their stupid, stuck-up ways.
I mean, what does Wugo care?
Hmm.
Wugo is a nation unto himself. The fact that you made Wugo part of this patrol says high things about everybody. You know what Wugo's worth.
You're right. Yeah, you've got de-inspiration. You enjoy that, hobgoblin. You enjoy that, looking down on the rest of us.
It's alright. Wugo will persevere.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. You've all met each other. Yay! The goblin at the front of the room continues to speak to you because that's what he does. He's an NPC. He's the quest giver. You see, he gives you the quest. And you're going to. I've read that is a thing that is done. He's giving you a quest. To ensure your safety in the field, we remind you once again. If you encounter adventure monsters, either of the regular or the stub ear varieties, DNE, do not engage. Obviously, they might and probably will attack you first, but don't go out spoiling for a fight. We are goblins. We have honors. He continues. Although we typically provide translation books for these missions, it has come to our attention that the latest edition of Speaking Overcommon has several errors. For instance, what we thought meant "we mean you no harm" actually translates to "die, you filthy scum." Menzel Baranzan Press has been informed of the numerous mistakes, and we hope to have them corrected soon. In the meantime, find your commanding officer for your first assignment. Good luck, and McGlubiot bless you in his eternal hate love. Dismissed. Oh, you've been dismissed. He dismissed you. How dismissive. I don't know if I
Unless
like that about him. I wrote
Unless
him.
someone
I don't
grabs
think I
Maggot
like
Brain,
him.
Maggot Brain will just stay there for a second.
Does anybody know where our commanding officer or whatever it is again?
Normally, Wugo would point to himself as a commanding officer, but in this case, it's probably that guy over there.
Lugo is pointing at a mirror in which she is reflected.
Yeah, I like the cut of his jib.
It's strange to see so many hobgoblins down here, to be honest.
Yeah.
Wugo, you're our commander.
I mean, I can be.
Okay.
I mean, you're not part of Clan Wugo. Only Wugo is part of Clan Wugo. But I can consider you honorary members.
It is an honor.
Sounds like a very exclusive club, Clan Wugo. Can I be part of Clan Wugo, Wugo?
You can be an honorary member of Clan Wugo. There's only two members of Clan Wugo. Wugo and his member.
I will crush and destroy Clan Wugo someday. Wait, that's a fiction. There's no real Clan Wugo. I have no one to conquer. I got to do it in my mind. Hold on. I'm thinking about conquering right now. Give me a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Oh, it's well good. Oh, good job, Alice. Okay, I've conquered it in my mind. Yes, and I enjoyed it. Michael, did I do it right?
Clan Wugo will rise again.
I'm gonna go find that goblin who's speaking to all of us.
You probably want to find your commanding officer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably do. That's probably a thing that you want to do, don't you?
Do we even know who the commanding officer
barking
is?
orders at me at
Who
one
is our
point.
commanding
Where was that
officer?
guy?
Who is your commanding officer? Well, to help you out in this conundrum, a tiny yellow kobold has approached your group. Fun fact about Goblin Society, we do have several kobolds. They are good and hard workers, lovely humanoids, don't get enough credit.
That's true. That is true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The tiny kobold chucks a clipboard and speaks. Team 655321, please follow me. If you have any questions, don't ask me. I probably don't know the answers. I was on sword duty until a week ago.
Okay.
Lead on, my friend.
Okay.
What was the team name? Team
6 double
Six.
5
Double 5,
Mhm.
3
3,
2
2,
1.
1.
What's your team name?
That's a
Could
very
we-
overly long name.
You
Yeah.
left me at 6.
That's because you're the 655th. This is a big number.
There's a lot of us who went before, and most of
Could
them probably
we
died. I
perhaps-
get it.
Could we change our name to something a little
Team
more
Duck.
evocative? I mean, I was
Let's-
thinking more of something like Emerald Thunder.
What's emerald?
I think it's a shiny stone.
Oh, I like
I
shiny
I
stones.
figured I pull a
It's a
piece of that when I don't
particularly
like this.
verdant
Throw it away.
type of green, my friend.
So that means we're rich. Clan
No.
Wugo approves.
Yeah. So So anyway, we're Emerald Thunder now.
The type of rock, it has no value at all.
Yeah, I just pick one out of the wall. Like it's
All
whatever.
over the place down here.
So
Yeah.
we're not rich.
Oh, that wasn't. Oh, yeah, I guess that wasn't really very shiny.
Yeah, it's down here with all that flat stuff that the other humanoids like so much. You know, the flat things you can't eat, but they all
Oh,
keep
no.
giving them to each other all day.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird.
The root of evil.
You're 655321. I'm just a
Um,
take it commanding officer. I don't know anything else.
Okay, Emerald Thunder. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, Team Emerald Thunder 655321.
Okay,
That's
that'll
us.
do. That's it.
Okay. Hey, we're going now. In your mind's eye, picture that you've left the room.
Of course.
Done.
I can't do it for you. I can describe certain things, but I can't say 100% what you're seeing. I know what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. Right now, it's a sexy goblin fella.
Not sure.
And now I'm thinking about the game again. Sorry.
I'm picturing the corridor, and we're all.
You know, you
walking-
talked about booyags, and I just called a. Hold on, I've got a fanning fan. Little fan here. I've just got a little bit, you know. Oof. Booyag. Get promoted to a lasher with that kind of status. Anyway, making your way through the mine. Did you like my kobold voice, by the way?
Yeah, That
Oh,
cool.
Sounded
That's
Sounds
really
like
good.
kobolds.
Sounds like that's what they sound like.
Yeah.
Huh. That's not an insulting voice.
No,
That's a complimentary voice.
highest honor.
Yeah. To be imitated by old DM Malice Muttguts in her first game, but already the best game ever of D&D. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Highest more flattery and all.
making your way. I've been told that sometimes people sing when people say "making my way." That's the problem. I said "making my way," your way, not making my way. Anyway, you're making your way through the mines. You take in the sights and smells of your home, possibly for the last time ever.
Yeah, Wugo will make a home anywhere he wants. This village, it's a nice home, but really, can find others like it.
Can you really ever find another home like Trench Mouth Mines, Rugo?
Maybe. Never been outside the village before. Wugo's
Oh
willing
no,
to try.
you've never been into the Overbright, but you're just about to go into the Overbright. The horrible, horrible Overbright, where everybody speaks Overcommon and are weird and beige.
It's alright. Wugo's got this
Beige.
flag to warn any Overbrighters away.
Yes, various shades of beige. Yes, that's what the adventure monsters look like, of both the normal and the stub-eared varieties. Fun fact about adventure monsters. The little ones are not necessarily the children of the big ones.
Oh,
No, there are short and tall point ear adventure monsters, and there are short and tall stub-ear adventure monsters.
Makes sense. Like for goblins, there's big, tall goblins like me, and then there are regular-sized goblins like you.
And of course, we all know about the fuzzy drinkers. They got all this fuzz on the bottom of their faces. It's quite unnatural.
oh yeah.
The ones who like going underneath the mountains like us.
Well, they often end up down here, the fuzzy drinkers.
I think they're called Durgar.
No, that sounds silly.
I don't think they're Duragar.
Fuzzy drinkers, please.
I don't think
Fuzzy drinkers.
Duragar are related to fuzzy drinkers. Duragar are a very specific sort of thing I know about Duragar. They were created by the octopus headmen. I've seen them around, the octopus headmen. You got to stay away from the octopus headmen.
Yeah, generally, yeah.
they're
Otherwise,
bad.
they take you and they.
Eat your brains out, they do.
Wasn't there like a word for one of those little guys called gnome, and that they're supposed to be like really bad? I seem to
The
recall that.
gnomes, yes. Gnomes, that's what they call themselves. Yeah,
Yeah, not a gnelf.
the gnomes. Hey, let's look up what the book says about gnomes. I bet it says real bad things about them when the book said such bad things about goblins. I bet it says real bad things about gnomes because they're terrible. Hold on. Oh, whoa, okay, they're in the player's handbook. Let's see.
Fancy.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm looking through it. As far as gnomes are concerned, being alive is a wonderful thing, and they squeeze every ounce of enjoyment out of their 3 to 5 centuries of life.
Oh,
That's 5
that sounds
centuries.
fun.
We also think being alive is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, we think being alive is nice. I like
Wait,
that
so
you're
they-
getting into.
They only live 3 years.
Centuries. I think
Exactly.
that's more than 3 years.
Century's like
a lot.
twice my age,
Yeah.
and then
Oh.
that's times 3.
Oh,
Although
That's very
gnomes
large.
love jokes of all kind, particularly puns and pranks, they're just as dedicated to more serious tasks. And they're skilled engineers, alchemists, tinkerers, and inventors. Why did
Sounds
they
like
got to be?
kobolds.
They got to be rated on that, and they rated goblins on how good we are at being servants. Really? Why didn't they rate us on how good we are at engineering?
It's because
This
they
is
hate
gnomic.
goblins.
this is
My-
gnomic propaganda.
I don't know
Must
who
be.
wrote this propaganda, but
Probably the gnomes.
my cousin Professor Muckgut is quite a very good engineer. As a matter of fact, they made the dam. It's quite nice. Keeps water out. What do I
Yeah.
got to really have a think about if I want to run this game? I mean, well, horrible. No, but we're going to ignore all that, okay? And we're just going to move forward. Okay, we're just going to keep just. I really am appreciating all you adventure monsters putting yourself in the mindset of goblins, but I've already given you too many heroic points. It's going to make the heroic points seem pointless if I keep giving them to you. You know.
Ugo has the bad feeling that we might need them on this adventure.
Mhm.
I mean, you want to be heroic, don't you?
Well, yeah.
I mean, who doesn't? It's a nice feeling to be feeling like a hero.
Yeah, I like feeling like a hero.
You are a hero in our
Okay.
hearts.
Ah, you're a hero. How many adventurous points do you have right now?
I think I have 2.
Well, have another one.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Do you like my flower?
I do. I don't need a hero
Really?
point for that one. I'm just telling you the truth.
I got rocks around my neck too.
They taste good.
They taste like rocks.
Okay.
If I chew them enough, they'll taste like broken teeth. That's a fun thing about when you eat rocks. Anyway, continuing. You pass kobold soul workers as they whistle a merry tune. I can't whistle. Can any of you whistle? That sounds
Can
kind of
whistle a
merry.
little bit,
That's
yeah.
That's a little. They're whistling a merry
Better than I
tune.
could do, Wugo.
You did well, Wugo, but I've given you enough points already.
Ugo's
Wait.
2 is enough for Ugo.
Yeah. At any rate, they're whistling merry tune. Fungus farmers wave and cheer you on as they gather a fresh crop of sulfur shelf mushrooms. You see children laugh and play as they return home from school. Ah, to be young, when a game of frog toss was the height of excitement. I'm lost again in my thought bubble here. Just give me a
Same.
moment.
Right.
Oh man.
A
love
long
frog
time
toss.
ago for me.
Fond
Go off and
reverie.
Ugo often reminisces about childhood.
Yeah, well, you're very good at frog toss, Wugo.
I think so. I can
You
toss a
don't
frog
know?
right now to see if I can.
Yeah,
Been a
why don't you roll a clicky clacky math roll just at random, and just if it's a high number you were good at it, if it's a low number you were bad at it. That's the kind of chaos I like in this
The
game.
purple one. Ugo rolled a 17.
Oh, because you were quite good at the old frog toss, Wugo. Maybe you were the frog toss champion of your place you matriculated.
Mhm.
Just out there tossing frogs around.
I
And the
think
nice
so.
thing about frog toss is you get to eat the frog at the end if you win.
Oh, nice.
And
So that
if
means
you,
I get to eat this frog.
yeah, and you eat the frog. Yeah, Michael. I yes and it again. No. As you finally near the entrance of the Overbright, you meet your commanding officer, Grubius Haver, a bugbear who has witnessed more than his fair share of dead goblins on these blasted patrols.
Rubius
Rubius.
Haver?
Grubius, Grobius. That's Grubius, that's his first name. And Haver is spelled like Haver. Havar. This is important. You should take it down in your notes, Michael. You should definitely write that down.
Oh, don't
He's gonna
worry.
come up non-stop in this adventure. This is certainly not the only time you'll ever talk to him.
Rubius Havar.
Rubius Haver. He is a bugbear. He scratches his massive riding warg under her chin as your kobold guide departs. So, they explain anything, or are you all still green?
I'm always green.
As green as the name of our team, which is Emerald Lightning, right? Or Emerald Thunder, or Emerald something.
I
was
mean,
kinda-
it was thunder, but I kind
Thank
of like
you.
lightning now, actually.
Emerald Lightning does sound
Emerald
pretty good.
Lightning?
Yes, we're Emerald Lightning.
We're
That's
Emerald
what
Lightning.
our-
Emerald
Oh,
Lightning.
my. Emerald Lightning, eh?
Clan
Yeah,
Wugo is also
yeah.
working in tandem with Emerald Lightning.
What's a Clan Wugo?
Me? I am Clan Wugo. And Clan Wugo's the best clan that there is, for it contains Wugo.
He takes a Broglin aside. Takes you aside,
Yeah.
Broglin. This one got brain damage. So you want to be on a patrol with him?
Look, if he has brain damage, it might just mean he's gonna take all the damage for me.
Make sure he's always slightly ahead of you, if you
Of
can.
course, yeah.
It's hard for us to hide behind them, despite how amazingly dexterous we are. We are a lot bigger,
Yeah. But at least we were endowed with, by Grunkal, to be stealthy and whatnot.
Quite stealthy. We're also fluffy and pretty. Okay, now that was kind of me speaking for him. I gotta admit, that's a little bit of a cat. It's just red bears are so fluffy and pretty, and I love them. Not in that way, though.
Broglian blushes a little bit when he says that to him.
Oh, it's fluffy and pretty. Maybe you'll put ribbons in your hair later, Broglian. Nice little ribbons. Do you have ribbons in your hair already, Broglian, maybe?
No, because we have a job to do, and they kind of stand out, get caught in things.
Yeah, that's true, and the adventure monsters might be able to spot you more easily with all the pretty ribbons.
If I had the pretty ribbons, they might, kill me and then take the pretty ribbons.
They'd kill you, bro. I didn't want to see anybody hurt, Broglian.
I don't want to see anybody hurt either. That's why I took ribbons out.
Yeah, but then again, it's my job as DM to kill you all.
That's fine.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. I like you all so much. I like you all so much. Even Rugo's growing on me, but I'm not taking away his de-inspiration because he's still, kind of an egotistical fella. He hasn't learned yet that hobgoblins don't reign supreme over all the rest of us. Yes, but once he's learned his lesson, he'll get inspiration. Oh yes, much inspiration shall be had. Inspiration shall run through the street like blood.
It's okay. Wugo inspires jealousy in everyone. He understands.
Including Wugo, right?
Yes, of course.
Wugo is the most jealous of himself.
Yes. No, they don't. No. Wugo is still jealous of Wugo.
Wugo, do you sometimes bark at yourself when you see yourself in a mirror?
No, Wugo punches mirrors because only Wugo gets to be Wugo, not a mirror.
Yeah, the reflection of Wugo is a right bastard. You just punch that mirror, you punch it, and if you cut your hands, but you go, that's what you get, Mirror Wugo, for being existing.
Wugo sometimes thinks there's an entire dimension that exists in Mirror that we don't really know about. Like there's multiple Wugos. Scary thought, really. What was Wugo saying again?
I don't know. What's, Grubius, so where are we being sent out today?
Alright, these are the basics of the mission. A nearby goblinoid settlement called Dragon's Maw has gone silent, and everybody feels the worst. As you all know, Trenchmouth Mines and Dragonmaw have historically not gotten along due to a religious schism regarding if goblinoids are more hated or loved by Maglubiet. Those old balls have been saying Maglubiet is love, and acting generally soft for ages. As such, they are prime targets for the surface-dwelling adventure monsters. Your mission, and that of all the other patrols, because we like to send out a lot of them, is to scout the situation and return with information that they can find. Do you have questions?
Do we get to kill any of the Overbrighters if we encounter them?
Didn't I tell you, don't you know DNE?
Do not engage, yeah.
But what if they engage us?
Defending ourselves is different than attacking them.
You're allowed to defend yourselves, just don't go out spoiling for a fight, because you never know when there's a whole colony of them, and they'll just all come out. Even the little ones, they can be quite fearsome in numbers.
So we defend ourselves,
do
not attack them. And if we kill them while defending ourselves, do we get to take their stuff?
Obviously get to take their stuff. I mean, what do they want their stuff for anymore? They're dead.
Okay, we'll go ahead. No more questions.
But I can't stress this enough. Don't eat them. That just is giving us a terrible reputation when we eat them. But I got to say, okay, out of character. I mean, adventure monsters are kind of delicious.
bit too stringy and tough for my taste.
It's a little, yeah. You gotta tenderize them. You know what I find is if you soak them in pickle juice overnight, it really kind of breaks. No, you know what? I don't do that. Goblins don't do that. Goblins are really lovely, and everybody writing bad things about us is a bad person, and you should trust us and let us into your house.
We love life, after all.
Yeah.
Just like those gnomes.
We love life just like the gnomes do. What are we if not just green gnomes, after all? Yes, trust us. This is a message for all of you adventure monsters out there watching. Yes? Just trust us. Trust us and let us into your home. We won't do anything wrong. If we take your children, we'll just take them off to dance with pretty, pretty men. And don't you think everybody wants to dance around with pretty people out in happy places? Yes. In the center of the labyrinth? Where everyone's happy? Anyway, back to the game.
Okay, David Bowie.
Yeah, I like him. Yes, he has some fascinating pants. Yeah, but before you head out, so I'm guessing you're going to head out now
Well, yeah.
into the horrible Overbright. Poor thing.
All right.
I don't like being in the Overbright. That's why as soon as I can, I go and hide under somebody's bed. That way. You know what? We're getting off subject here. We're getting off track, not a monster. Before you head out, the goblins are issued riding wolves. Stinko, Swamp Slipper, and Maggot Brain. You'll notice in your extra section on D&D Beyond, you have a riding wolf. You have a wolf in there. Oh, it's a wolf.
Adorable.
It's
Wolves
cute.
wolves are so nice. I used to have a pet wolf. And it went out hunting and it never came back. I love that wolf.
That's sad to hear. I'm sorry, Malice.
It's okay. Thank you. It's always heartbreaking when a goblin loses her wolf.
We'll
And I've-
feel sympathy for the goblin that lost her wolf.
Yeah. Unfortunately for the other two of you, you are informed that you have to earn a warg because wargs are not as plentiful as wolves.
Yeah,
Oh.
and wargs can also talk and
They can talk. They can do your accounting. You know. They're
good
quite
to
good.
know.
They're
I've
quite
always
good at-
needed an accountant.
Yeah, they're very good accountants despite lacking the opposable thumbs.
I mean, you don't really need the thumbs to do the abacuses.
They
It's
do
just
the
you-
abacus with their little noses.
Yeah.
You
What does
know.
it do with the toe?
It's just, shush, shush, shush. And they put the pencil in their mouth and they go just right along. You know.
I mean, I could do the writing myself. I know how to write.
They can do their notary stamps. They're quite good at it. You know.
It's their snoots.
So, a lesson to all of you watching at home: don't let your lack of opposable thumbs get in your way of being an actuary. Every child's dream.
Yes.
Anybody can
Continue.
become a certified public accountant, even the wargs.
Yes. But and Grubius Haver says, "All right, you got your rules. Now you got your instructions. Now off with you."
So
Very
before we
good.
leave, I would like to sort of go up to my wolf and just try and pet it and sort of keep it calm.
Wolf and keep it calm. Oh, do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I like that. Now
So it
describe
doesn't-
it to me. Paint a
doesn't
word
bite me.
picture. You don't want it to bite you.
No.
Yeah, I'll be horrible. I'm gonna roll an animal handling check. If
Okay.
you roll really low, it's gonna bite you.
I would
to
actually
bite
like
you,
to
maggot
use.
brain.
I would like to use my Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage.
Ooh.
Using the Tides of Chaos. Now, I believe Tides of Chaos means at any point when you cast a first level spell or higher, I can just force you to roll on the wild magic table. Does it
That is
not?
true.
Does
That
it?
is true.
I get to do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for you.
Mhm.
And keeping in mind that you have it when you
Mhm.
cast a first level spell, you know, you're going to say, "I'm casting a first level spell. Do I roll on the table now?" And I'll say, "Oh, yes, you do."
Oh,
You're gonna roll on that table.
Yes. Well,
Gonna-
with my
gonna-
advantage, I got a natural 20 for 20.
Ooh.
Wolf loves you. What did you name your wolf?
Wolfie. Yeah,
Well,
it's Wolfie.
Wolfie's a good name for a wolf.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Wolfie the wolf.
Wolfie the wolf. Wolf, wolf, wolf.
Solid name.
Well,
Mhm.
Maggot has very much bonded with Wolfie the wolf.
It's
Stingo,
alliterative.
you've fallen behind on wolf affection.
I was
do you...
merely waiting my turn.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Let's make more wolf rolls. Roll an animal handling.
Okay. Scritchy scratchies.
Scratch it.
All right. Animal handling -1.
Hmm.
I'm gonna use my
Ah.
inspiration on this
Give
one.
your inspiration for it. Yeah.
So I get advantage, right?
Yes, that's how it works.
All right, come on. Scritchy scratchies.
Scratch it.
Oh, well, I'm very glad I used inspiration. It's gonna be a 16.
Is a 16. The wolf is quite fond of you, Stinko.
Yes.
You have a wolf friend now. It's not as friendly as old Wolfie is to Maggot Brain, because Maggot Brain really showed that wolf some love, you know.
Uh,
But the wolf does like you.
that's good.
Yes, and you get to name it.
I'm gonna name it Rascal.
Oh, wolf is named Rascal. Well, you got Wolfie and Rascal. They're coming soon to a puppet theater near you.
Can Woogo ride one of the wolves?
Why do you think you could ride a wolf, Wogo?
Just on the back. I mean,
Very-
You're
very
a
smooth.
medium-sized creature, Wogo. You can't ride another medium-sized creature.
oh, you can?
No, you have to have a large-sized creature. That's what you get for being too big and not fun and cuddly like the bugbear. Bruglian's nice and cuddly and soft, but you are just big for no good reason. Think about what you've done next time.
Woogo's done nothing wrong. Besides, Woogo doesn't need a wolf. Woogo only needs Woogo.
Woogo can just love Woogo all night long, can't he?
Yes, he will.
Okay. Well, you admitted it then, didn't you?
Woogo has no shame.
I don't have any shame either. But, Twitch has rules. Okay, I can't just do this naked. I would just be wearing the flower if I could, and these rocks. Just the rocks in the fur with my everything hanging out the front, So I get my advantage. Any rate.
Let's ride.
You're going into the Overbright. But then the name of this adventure is Goblin Patrol into the Overbright, and you're going into the Overbright. Does that mean there's going to be combat? Oh, I'm scared for you. What if you all die?
Does combat well. Mage armor.
Yes, use the armor of the mages. That's Booyog. You have Booyog too. There's a lot of Booyog going down. Woogo, why don't you have any Booyog? What's wrong with you, Woogo?
Woogo doesn't need Booyog.
You're the
Woogo's a
only one
samurai.
without any.
What's a samurai?
I don't know. Woogo read it in this book that fell down hole.
A lot of books fall down holes because people like to read the books when they're on the toilet, and they just poop down into where we live. Not even thinking about something might be living down where that
Yeah.
hole ends. Just
They
putting
litter a
all the
lot up
waste down there. Don't get me wrong, the kobolds enjoy having the work, but the rest of us don't much fancy it. Only you can prevent Dookie going into goblin houses. That's the new phrase. I've come up with it. It's going to have Gary Goblin. Only you can prevent Dookie from going into goblin houses.
Think of the poor goblins. Really, they're literally shitting on our roofs. It's not
Yes.
nice.
It's terrible. It's just horrible. Anyways, we're going to the Overbright. That's where the people that poop onto our houses live.
Mhm.
And the Overbright is more hideous than you have ever imagined. A ball of flame lights up the sky, and you feel horribly exposed in its glare. brightly colored lizards with strange scales and beaks shriek at each other from the brush and trees. The comfort of the cave is gone. This isn't the dank world of must and mildew and other assorted fungus that I can't think of their names right now. No! Here, every smell screams at you. All the colors are garish. Even your skin takes on a repulsive sheen as the heat of the day causes moisture to leave your body in an unfamiliar way. Except for you, Broglian, but you are panting. You're panting rather a lot. You're like, and the wolves are also. There's a lot of. And the rest of you are horrible and sweaty.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Oh, it's awful.
This
The price of having fur.
Yeah, really.
No,
Nice, soft, sheeny fur.
yeah. In a word, you're miserable.
This sucks.
Yeah,
How do they even stand it up here? Hugo doesn't understand. Why not just go into a cool cave? Cool off. Stop being hot all the time.
The little.
maybe they
the
like
li-
it.
The little lizards with the strange scales, little scales that come out and let them fly around. They're going, yeah, at you.
Do
Ugh.
I know what these things are? Have I read about these things before?
Oh, why don't you make a nature check? That lets me know if you know about nature.
I rolled the clicky clacky math rocks and I got a 14.
14. You've heard that the things in the Overbright call them birds.
These are birds. They're pretty cool. They taste apparently good. They taste like something called chicken. Don't know what that is, but they're delicious apparently.
Oh, let's find
they're
out.
also-
Now, I fire a firebolt at one of the birds.
Ah!
Shoot a bird. Roll the dice. Roll the dice. It's only a firebolt. I can't make you roll on the table, but
Nope.
but
It's a
I'm so
17.
excited that I'm burping. Wait, I was talking over you. What is it?
17.
Oh, you hit a bird and it explodes in all of its little weird scales and bird parts. And you can probably eat what's left. It's quite
Okay,
barbecued.
maggot brain. Remember, whatever happened to do not engage? Okay, and you're already blowing birds out.
That's
of the
not
sky?
that's not one of the adventurers, right? That was just
No,
a bird.
Good to not engage adventure monsters. If you want to
Fair
blow
enough,
up all the
fair enough.
birds, you
But
certainly
still,
can. Kill all the
slow-
We're now on a new mission. Kill all the birds.
I
Sounds
don't
like
want to
fun.
kill all the birds.
You don't
Oh,
need to
They're
then.
nice.
So
Some-
there's
something with.
some nice ones. The black with the black scales on them.
Yeah, the
ones with
crows
black. Yeah, is that what they're
and
called?
ravens. Yeah.
Ravens.
Magpie.
There's two kinds of blackbirds.
Oh, there's quite a few actually different types of blackbirds, but the ones I think you're thinking that the big ones, like the
The
shiny things,
Yeah.
those are called crows and ravens.
Oh, I like
Actually,
them.
two different types of birds too. Actually, I could go into the details. I love birds. As I summon a quill to my hand, it's a raven's feather. I love ravens. They're really cool.
Yeah. Broglian knows all kinds of things about that I don't know as your DM, and I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm just
I did my best writing it, but I don't know all your overcommon words, you know.
the price of having books.
Yeah. Crows. I'm gonna look into that after the game. I'm going to train them and have my own army, and they're going to attack my enemies.
They can do that.
Can they?
Probably.
Ah, good. Ah.
So Wugo doesn't understand. Is our new mission now to kill all the birds and eat them? Or
No, I think our mission still
Patrol.
is to go to Dragon's Maw for the patrol. But
Dragon's
side
Maw for-
quest. Kill birds.
Oh
and-
yes. The thing that Broglian mentioned. That's the actual quest. I just got excited about the idea of killing birds. I'm sorry.
Maggot Brain has
Fair
already
enough.
like picked up the charred up bird and is just chomping down on it.
Yeah, eat that bird. Eat it good. Do a performance check. Do a
Okay.
performance check to really show off your chompers, Maggot Brain.
Okay.
Let these other goblinoids know that you succeeded in getting food and they failed.
You know what? Just for the fun of it, I'm going to also roll a hero point, which I believe is a D6.
The D6, you had the D6 on.
Alrighty. It is an 18 total.
Everybody's really jealous of the bird that he caught and is eating. I'm
Hey,
jealous. That was such a good roll. I'm feeling jealous myself.
hey, maggot brain, you gonna eat all that?
You gonna eat those eyes?
I don't know. I guess you can have one. I kind of wanted to try it.
Spare a foot for a friend?
Maybe a
Oh,
wing.
fine.
Oh,
Oh,
thanks, Maggot
uh,
Brain. You're
you're
the
a
best.
prince
Booyah,
among-
booyah, booyah.
You're a
How
prince among
careful
goblins.
maggot brain's been to all of you. Ah, it warms my heart.
Aye.
One Wugo appreciates the donation of food.
Okay, yeah, everybody's eating a bird, but maggot brain's eating more bird than the rest of you. Do better. So, you don't probably know what you're doing now, do you? I have to give you directions as the DM. You're just not going to just figure it out, are you? You don't
We
know
can
what I'm
try.
thinking. Yeah, try to figure it out. What am I thinking of? What do you think I want you to do?
You're probably
Yeah.
thinking about eating those birds.
I'm thinking about eating those birds, yeah. But
What
I've been
does that-
told that you can send things through this computer, but you can't send food through it.
Mhm.
So what use is it?
True. Anybody know how to get to Dragon's Maw? I don't.
Ooh, that's an excellent question. Maybe there's a role that I can call upon you to make, and you have to make it to keep me happy, so I don't crush you with rocks.
Maybe if we had map, we could find way to.
Well, you don't have a map. I'd say you were issued a map.
Maybe
No,
somebody
don't
can
bother.
climb a tree and see if there's any towns nearby.
Wugo can do that.
Climb a tree, we'll go. Make an athletics check to climb the tree. That's what's called for climbing of trees.
Great. What was the
Ah.
check again? Wugo forgot.
Athletics.
Athletics. Great.
If you ask me if you can use acrobatics, I'll tell you no, because I didn't say acrobatics, I said athletics.
Wugo made a 6. He rolled a 6.
Oh no.
Luca's not climbing the tree. He's doing a bad job. Bad job, Lugo. What a bad job you're doing. Everybody's laughing at you, Lugo.
Wugo has never climbed a tree before.
Oh, and you're not climbing a tree now either.
Look,
Does
just-
anybody else want to attempt to climb a tree and succeed where Lugo has failed?
I'll try. I got no issue. I'll try.
Go for it, Broglian.
Make an athletics check, Broglian.
Actually, I'm gonna use my inspiration to see if I can try to roll better than a 5.
Oh,
You can't
yeah, I
use
forgot we
inspiration
had
after
that.
the fact, Broglian.
I can't. Oh, okay.
I
That's
already
5
said that.
then.
That was the first thing I said about inspiration.
No.
Do
Well,
a hero point.
I do have a hero point, but I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5. Five is,
I'm pretty not climbing this tree either.
5 is about. None of you understand how to climb trees unless either Stinko or Maggot Brain can figure it out. I'll tell you, you can't have your wolves climb it. Wolves can't climb trees.
Is there another patrol like coming out there that we can
You can
maybe
ask one of the
them
other patrol to climb a tree for you.
or
Or just ask
just
them
if
where
they know
Dragon
that
Maw is.
where they know it
If they,
is.
if they know,
Yeah.
you're looking for another patrol to tell you what to do because you lack
Just give
faith
us
in
some dir-
yourselves.
Just give us some directions.
What's-
I haven't left the cave, so I don't know where things are.
Okay, make an investigation check to find another patrol.
Okay. With the -1.
Yeah, if that's what you got, then that's what you got.
Yep, it's a 1.
Okay, then you didn't find another patrol.
Nope.
You're all spaced out from each other for your own safety, you see.
Mhm.
That way, when a patrol gets caught, they can't rat the rest of you out. But they might tell people where the civilization is. You know, they might tell people where the Trenchmouth mines are. Oh, how sad for the people of Trenchmouth. I'm from Trenchmouth mines, and you better not tell anybody where it is.
Why would we? We also live there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You got that sorted. There's other roles you can make. I mean, the rest of you can try to climb a tree, or you can do things to figure things out. You could make a survival check if you'd like.
Yeah, this is want to try to maybe follow tracks of another group that might know where they're going.
Yeah, you could follow tracks.
Wugo was also skilled in survival, surprisingly. Don't know
Yes.
why that's marked on Wugo's sheet.
You're trained in it?
Surprisingly so.
You can roll survival if you'd like. Before you do, there's a thing that people can do in this game. It's called helping. Somebody else could help you
I can bring
because
you
you're, because you're pathetic at it, you see, and would give you advantage. Or maybe you just want to do it on your own to prove what a man you are, Wugo. What a strong hobgoblin you are, Wugo. Maybe you turn down the help, Wugo.
Clan Wugo accepts help if it's given. Clan Wugo's not going to ask for help.
Is anybody just offering Clan Wugo their help out of the goodness of their heart, or do you want to see him fail? Do you want to see him fail and laugh at him? It's a win-win situation.
If no one else is going to step in, Broglian will.
Broglian's helping Wugo. Oh, Wugo, how nice for you that Broglian doesn't want to just laugh at your misery.
Nice. Clan Wugo appreciates the help, Broglian.
Of course,
He will still never be a member of Clan Wugo, unfortunately.
That's fine.
So
Sorry.
no, it's okay. You can just spit on the help. That's what hobgoblins do, after all. But go ahead. You can make your survival check with advantage now.
Rolling. I'm going to roll on D&D Beyond because that just rolled off of my table in real life.
Oh, why don't you roll? Aren't you rolling D&D Beyond? For those of you that don't know how D&D Beyond works, I set up a little game in D&D Beyond, and they all have characters there, and there are little dice, and they call them dice because it doesn't say clicky clacky math rocks, which it should, and I've written them a letter already about it. And you can go on the site and roll dice there. So,
Right. So highest Wugo rolled was a 9, but Wugo also has an ability called Saving Face. Says,
Yeah.
once per short rest, if you miss with an attack or fail an ability check or saving throw, you can gain a bonus equal to the number of allies you see within 30 feet. Wugo's not too sure if this counts, though.
Yeah, it would count. It would count, Wugo, that you've got 2 goblins and you've got 2 wolves, and it will remind you that the wolves have names, Wugo. They're named Wolfie and Rascal, so they're your allies. You count the wolves, don't you, Wugo?
Cool. So counting 3 allies plus 2 wolves, that's a +5 to the 9, which means Wugo got 14.
14. Oh, that's pretty good. Do you want to gild the lily with a heroic point? You can add a heroic point if you'd like to. With a guarantee your success, Wugo.
Wugo might as well.
Yeah, use that heroic point.
Wugo adds a 5 to his roll to make a 19 total.
Oh, it's a 19 total. Oh, you're finding your way along. Oh, I'm very proud of you, Wugo. It's a good job you're doing.
Wugo is proud of himself.
And you're not giving any thanks to Broglian, who also helped in his own way of pointing you in the right direction when you'd start wandering afoul.
Well, Clan Wugo did most of the work, but still appreciate the help of Broglian.
That's true.
You will get an honorary mention.
Broglian, just because I want to know, why don't you have you make a survival check and see if you would have just been better off without helping Wugo at all, and that you're just the one really doing all the work.
That's a 6.
Okay, you actually weren't helping very much. And Clan Wugo is correct to say that you didn't help, because you didn't.
I
But
tried.
You were there
tried.
looking very pretty and fluffy, my darling.
I was trying to, I got the height advantage. I was looking over bushes and
Yeah.
not really seeing much.
Sorry, I got excited. But I'm supposed to be running this. If this game's not going to move forward if I don't tell you things. That's my job. I take it very seriously. Yeah? But maybe list goblins, Jeremy Crawford, list goblins as being good DMs the next time you write up a description of us, okay? We might be poor servants, but we're excellent DMs. Yes. Anyway, after a long day of travel, you come across unusual footprints. Whatever this creature is appears to have one very large toe in the front and a smaller, narrower toe in the back. Are these the tracks of an adventure monster? Before you can figure anything out, an arrow whistles from the nearby wood.
Ah,
Oh, you're being attacked! Oh
no.
It's an attack! It's an attack! You're being attacked, and they imposed a surprise condition upon you, and you were attacked.
no.
And Wugo, you were up in the front, so you're the one being attacked first,
Oh,
and they
no.
get to shoot at you once because
Oh.
they're horrible. They're horrible adventure monsters, and they have advantage because you didn't know they were there. Peek behind the scenes. You all have very bad passive perceptions, and you should feel ashamed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, Wugo. Wugo, you've been hit. You've
Oh,
been
no.
hit for damage. Oh, it's piercing damage. It's piercing damage to you. You take 8 points of piercing damage as a
Ugh.
nasty arrow is put into your shoulder. How horrible. Everybody roll initiative.
Woogo!
Okay, Wugo's still alive. Might not be for much longer.
If you roll your initiative on D&D Beyond, I will see it in my combat tracker.
Well, that is what I did.
Yes, I see Maggot Brain's initiative is very good. Stinko, you have a terrible initiative. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Well, I mean,
That's awful. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually mediocre.
not so. Yeah, mediocre. See,
You'll go before some
better.
of these adventure monsters who are charging out of the woods. They're horrible adventure monsters, and they're running at you. I don't see Wugo's initiative, and I don't see Broglian. For some reason, I have player character D instead of Broglian in this initiative tracker, so that's a bit of a problem. Whoopsie. I can't adjust that.
The person currently piloting Brogley and Patrick understands that completely and has done that many times before.
Because you didn't have your character created when I first made this encounter, you see. So Broglin, what's your initiative? And I'll remember
My
that
initiative is 14.
Okay, I'll remember that your player character D. And Wugo, Clan Wugo, what is your initiative?
Wugo rolled a 7. It's
Oh,
very sad.
that's not great, Wugo, is it?
No, it is not. Wugo's probably
Oh
going to
no,
die.
Maggot Brain. Something's going before you. Huh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Surprising.
there's something that rolled even higher in initiative than you. It is a kitty cat person, with great booyog. They have long kitty cat ears sticking out of their kitty cat head, and they don't like
Oh.
you. They don't like you at all. Then
they don't.
they're trying to kill you.
Oh. Okay.
They are
That's a
going
shame.
to. Oh no! I require everyone to make a saving throw of dexterity.
oh boy.
This is
Okay.
Oof.
Wugo rolled a nat 1.
Wugo. Come on, Wugo. Ooh, 14.
Am I allowed to use a hero point on?
You are
on the
allowed to
save?
use a heroic point on this, yes.
I would like to.
Oh, you should.
Total.
Yes. Okay. Total of 16 for
And
the
you
Maggot Brain.
saved. But, Broglie and Wugo of Khan Wugo, you have failed. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Think about what you've done.
It is what it
Alright.
is.
They have sent an arcane blast your way.
Ah.
That's the
That's a
sound
shame.
that it makes. Those of you that failed take 13 points of force damage,
Ouch.
No.
and you're pushed 10 feet away from the rest of the group.
Ow.
We're doing theater of the mind instead of a grid, so, what does 10 feet away from the rest of the group mean? Just
Into a
imagine.
bush.
Imagine, I like that. You went into a bush. Just right into the bush.
Wugo
It's
probably
kind of
crashed into somebody.
comedic with how big you are. Yes, and if you made the save, Maggot Brain and Stinko, you take 6. Your wolves have combat armor because I don't want to kill wolves and you can't make me.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Save the wolves.
Okay.
And the kitty cat doesn't get a whole lot closer.
Doesn't.
That
Okay.
out there. No, wait, I'm sorry. They do move slightly closer, but they're not all the way closer to you. They're about 30 feet away. 30 feet away from Maggot Brain at this moment. And Maggot Brain, it's your turn. Oh, you probably want a description of these adventure monsters as they've emerged, don't you? I bet.
Sure.
There is the kitty cat person.
Mhm.
He normally likes to dance, but today he is hitting you with horrible booyog. Okay,
Oh,
and
that's
there's
okay.
a female adventure monster with stubby ears, and she seems to be the one that's shooting horrible arrows at everybody because she's not good at having guests. She didn't even ask you, anything about yourselves. They just started attacking you.
Mm-hmm.
That's really mean. They're bad
That is.
people. I don't like them,
Well.
and I hope you win.
So we have the kitty cat and we have the
Yeah. Then you have that
Stubby ears.
lady.
lady.
Okay.
Okay.
Then there is a tiefling. Do you know what a tiefling is?
Can't say I do.
Tiefling is this one in this case is purple, and he's like got, which is a more normal color than beige for a creature to be, I think. And he's got horns coming out of his head, and he's got a big old tail, and he's also got a big old warhammer. And oh, how he is closing in! He looks like he wants to hit goblins with that warhammer. A bad man.
Okay.
And there's also just a kind of standard issue adventure monster who has the symbols of all the gods. One of the gods that is not Maglubiet, and therefore it's actually a blasphemous demon creature. And the worst.
Well,
It's like a thing of like sun on a road, dreadful.
okay.
He's
Well.
got the fireball from the sky right on his chest to torment you.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Maggot brain.
Yes.
It is your turn now.
It is.
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We are going to. I don't know why I said we.
I got to get out the chart.
Yes.
The chart is important. Are you casting a leveled spell?
I do. I would like to do a second level spell called Crown of Madness.
You're going to make somebody quite mad. Good,
Mhm.
good.
I would like to do that to the. Yeah, let's do the tiefling.
Doing it to the tiefling, sure. I understand that logic. He's got that hammer and whatnot. Just 1 second. I need to open up Sorcerer so that I can find your little table.
Yes.
Because you have to roll that now because you're attempting to cast the spell and something weird might happen instead.
Okay.
So take out your clicky clacky math rocks. You need to take out two of them to make the D100 happen.
Okay. I will roll the D100.
Because you can't just have 100 numbers on a die. That would be weird.
It is 9.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's a fun one.
You thought you were casting one spell, but you're actually, and I'm going to rule it this way because I think it's funny, you're casting 2 spells on the same person. You're casting Magic Missile at this high level, and you're also dumping a Madness Crown on them at the same time. Although, with the Madness Crown, does it end if they take damage from you, or does it stay up? That's my question about the Madness Crown.
Well, it has to make the save first, or not make.
It has to make the save. What kind of save?
It is a wisdom save.
It's a
DC
wisdom.
12.
A wisdom save DC 12. Is he quite very wise? This one.
That's a good question.
It's a question.
He's probably more wise than Maggot Brain.
He might be. Oh no, he has made his wisdom save. He is not driven mad at all.
Okay, well.
But you can still hurt him.
I can. So, 5th level. How many math rocks is that?
5th level. It's they're the math rocks that hurt if you step on them.
Okay. And how many am I doing?
They really don't. I don't like stepping on those math rocks.
No.
So you get 3 of those to begin with, and then 4, 5, 6. I think it's 7. I think it's 7 pointy math rocks, and then you add 7 to it.
Wow.
Is that correct?
7.
Did I math correctly? Am I good? Am I good at my job? Tell Jeremy Crawford I'm quite good at my job, and goblins are good at their jobs. You're rolling all the
Yeah,
clicky math
that is
rocks.
7d4. 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7.
74.
74.
Yeah, roll them and then add 7 to it.
Ooh,
That's
look
7.
at that.
What did you roll? What is the damage?
29.
Oh no, he has taken 29 points of damage. He is not doing the best. But he is not quite bloody yet. Ooh, he is a very powerful adventure monster, this one. Oh, you're in quite a bit of trouble. Could this be a deadly encounter, maybe? Have
Maybe.
I tilted the scales towards your death, my friends?
That's possible.
Ugo already has 1 foot in the grave.
I know, Ugo, you're doing very poorly. You got shot and you got hit with a force ball. You're not doing very well. Maybe you should have played a goblin instead of a hobgoblin. Maybe you are being frowned upon by Megalibia for making such a choice.
Is any of the adventure monsters in front of me? Is that
None of them is immediately standing in front of you right now.
okay? Then I will just back up away from the adventure monsters.
Back up from the adventure monsters. Oh,
Yes.
seeing as that you are quite powerful, and also me taking some pity upon Rugo rather than just instantly murdering him before he can take a move, which I could do as the DM. I could just kill you now, Rugo, and then you could just write up a new character. Maybe you'd be the next person of the clan Rugo. Maybe you'd come out of the mirror. I don't know. Maybe you'd be a goblin instead, or a pretty bugbear with a nice pretty hair.
Ugo enjoys being a hobgoblin.
Let's see. Any rate, Maggot Brain, you are being targeted by this
Okay.
archer.
Okay.
Oh no. They're not a nice sort of person. And they get to shoot a few times. Okay? They get to shoot at you twice.
Okay,
Are you prepared?
sure.
I shall roll the first clicky clacky.
Mhm.
The first clicky clacky is a 17 to hit you. Does a 17 hit you?
Not if I cast shield.
Hey, cast shield. Oh, that's great. Oh, you've cast shield. You haven't used Tides of Chaos again, so I don't
No.
think I can make you roll Wild
You
Magic.
could. You
I
could have me roll a d20.
Yeah, roll a d20. Roll a d20. I want the Wild Magic.
Well, it's a possibility of if I roll a 1 on the d20,
Yeah,
then it's
roll a 1.
I will try.
Try to roll the 1.
It is not a 1. It is a 7.
It looks like a 1.
A good
kinda
try. Good
does.
try.
7 is a lot like a 1.
It is.
The Glubia kills it. Roll a d100.
Okay.
Roll 0.
Whoa.
I do what I want.
It is 62 this time.
Ooh, 62. 7 away from being nice.
Oh, for the next minute, I must shout when
The
I
next
speak.
minute you're shouting. Oh, the shouting from Maggot Brain. What a lot of shouting. Oh, we're having a good shouty time now.
Yes.
She shoots at you again.
Maggot Brain is just screaming as
Your shield is still up. Oh no, this is a 22 to hit you, Maggot Brain.
oh no.
I think even with your lovely shield, that doesn't stop it.
No,
Maggot Brain, you've been hit.
I have.
Maggot
know.
Brain, no.
Maggot Brain, you take 9 points of damage,
Oh,
Ouch. That is a lot
Yes.
of damage.
and it hurt.
It did. A lot.
Yeah,
I've taken a lot of damage.
I'm so sorry, Maggot Brain. Player character D, you are next. Goblin, that's you.
How far is the person who cast that force thing at us?
Oh, he's 30. That little kitty is 30 feet away, being a bad kitty.
I'm going to reach in my pouch, pull out a bit of dusted rhubarb leaf, and
Hold
sort
on
of
out.
squish it together with a sort of this adder stomach that I have, and
Yeah,
Roll
keep
my
the stamina
hands.
spell.
and I just launch a bolt of acid in their direction.
What do I do now?
Only a 13 to hit.
A 13 to hit on that fellow?
Yes.
Let me double check something. It doesn't hit because he has mage armor up the filthy thing.
That's fine. Even on a miss, I still can do half damage.
Do half damage to it.
As I cast acid arrow. They take 4 points of acid damage.
They do take 4 points of acid damage. Anything else that you would like to do on this turn?
Start backing away.
Yeah, you go out
And,
and you shoot and you back away further into the brush. If you
yeah.
want to, there are trees around. Oh, would you like full cover? Boogaling, would you like full cover from these nasty
Yeah,
things?
I'm gonna get behind a tree.
Get behind a tree. That gives you full cover. Why did the rest of you think of that? Probably because I didn't mention it until just now,
Yeah.
Theater of the mind.
His turn hasn't come up yet.
Oh,
Nor Stinkos.
Lugo and Stinko, now you know about the trees. Maggot Brain, I'm sorry I didn't mention the trees to you.
That's okay.
I'm gonna say in Goblin,
Magabrain's not
that's
this
like, we should probably back away from all of this because they're gonna kill us if we don't.
They're very dangerous adventure monsters.
Yeah, I don't want to die
I
just
don't like
yet.
these adventure monsters at all. They're horrible.
Yeah,
I do have to
my
say,
turn.
though, if you don't fight back, if you don't kill them, you don't get XP. And I've heard people rather like XP. I don't know why. I don't even know what it means. But if you kill them, I suppose I'm supposed to give it to you. I don't know. I was planning on doing milestone anyway.
Either way.
Oh, Stinko. In the initiative, as you are the one of the middlest in the initiative, Stinko.
Awesome. Wait, so Broglian, are we running away, or are we going to try and kill some of them?
I mean, we could do both. We could back away and defend ourselves, or we can stay in. I'm here either way. I'm ride or die with you, Stinko. I love your poetry. You
Broglian,
stay, I'll
thank you
stay.
so much.
He's saying all of this to you from behind a tree, Stinko.
That means so much to me.
He's
Okay.
saying
nearly
I
dead.
shout to the tree.
He's saying you can be brave if you so desire, but I'm going to hide behind this tree.
All right. Bonus action. I'm raging.
Yeah.
So I get to roll on the magic table of rage.
You're mad.
Wild surge. All right. So I get to roll a D8.
It's a D8.
All right, here it goes. Let's see what I get. It's going to be a 6, which is... Until your rage ends, you are surrounded by multicolored protective lights. You gain a +1 bonus to AC. While within 10 feet of you, your allies gain the same bonus.
Oh.
How much is your AC increased by, Stinko?
+1.
This one.
That's not a lot, but it's still like a cool light show. Everybody wants to boogie.
Yes, everybody's boogieing. I have a cool light show. And then I'm going to
You're
charge...
boogieing.
I'm going to charge the tiefling guy with the hammer. We can at least try and take him out.
Yeah, take out that tiefling. And I believe because you're raging, weapon damage is lessened on you, is it not? Is that not how the rage works?
Okay. Let's see. Yes, resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
Talking about rage, goblins have this fun thing. Do you know about it?
The Fury of the Small?
Furious. We're angry all the time. Can you tell how angry I am? Look at my hand. Look how it trembles with rage. And you're a barbarian. You must be angrier than most.
I mean, I prefer to think of it as like brooding, like with like poetry.
You're quite the brooding type, aren't you? Do you have long flowing hair? Does it blow in the wind?
I mean, if I grow it out, yeah.
Okay, but currently no. One time I grew up my nose hairs quite long and I braided them.
No, I imagine my hair is like, it's like parted down the middle and like goes on both sides. Kind of curls up a little bit. Yeah, it's cool. It's a fashionable do,
Yeah.
All right, a great axe attack on this guy.
Great axe.
All right, come on, something cool.
Technically speaking, by the rules, you're supposed to have disadvantage because you're small. But I say rule 0, and I like goblins. So
my axe is big. All right, 22 to hit.
Oh, 22 to hit the tiefling?
Yes.
It hits. He only has a breastplate, the idiot.
Awesome. All right, let's mess him up here.
Yeah.
Ooh, pretty good. So it's actually 11 plus 4 because I'm raging.
Yeah,
you're... It's going to be 15 damage.
15. Do you want to put some Fury of the Small onto it? Add a little mustard.
I don't think I can because I used my bonus action for the rage.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it next time though.
Yeah, well, you'll do it next time. So 15.
And then can my wolf bite him? I don't know if you allow that.
Yeah, have your wolf bite him. The wolves can't be hurt because I love wolves, and I won't have them hurt even fictitiously, but I'll let your wolves bite anyone you want.
I don't think Fury the Small is a bonus action.
It's
I don't
not.
think it is either. I think it's just if you damage someone.
It's just if you damage someone. Yeah.
Nice.
It's once per
Really
short rest.
small.
Hmm.
Yes, you're right. Just no bonus action. So yes, yeah, I'll go ahead and do an extra 3 damage to him.
Do that extra 3 damage and then have your wolf bite him. Oh, if the wolf succeeds.
I forgot about
on-
Wolfie.
Yeah, if you forgot about Wolfie, he'll never
Well,
make
you
that
were doing
mistake.
range stuff, so okay. So first of all, pack tactics. Does the wolf get advantage? Because
You know what? The wolf gets advantage. You're riding on its back.
Oh yeah. All right.
It feels your fury move through it and out its mouth as it bites at this horrible, horrible man.
All right. So the highest is a 14. Wolf bite is +4. Is a 19 hit.
Oh, that hits, and he needs to make a strength save, or he shall be knocked prone.
Ooh. Okay. Got to
Nice.
beat an 11. I'll do the damage for it. 2d4. That's
Oh, unfortunately, he is not knocked prone, but do the damage.
all right. So it's going to be a 6 + 2, so an additional 8 damage from Rascal's biting.
Oh, he says something in that horrible language that they all speak, that you're all talking right now. But you're goblins right now, and if you met you right now, you wouldn't know what you said. It took me years to learn your language. Of practice. But I'm
All
quite
right.
good at
Well,
it now.
is whatever this thing is his last words?
No, but he's
Oh.
very bloody.
All
He's
right,
got a
let's kill
lot
this
of blood.
guy.
There's blood everywhere. Blood.
I know I was worried about do not engage when we were dealing with birds, but now we're dealing with adventurers. Let's engage and let's kill them all.
Yeah, he's got that fury in him. All that fury. You know what, though? He's still alive, and you're next to him, and you've been hitting him, and he wants to hit you back with his warhammer.
All right, bring it on. You got to beat a 15.
He's going to try. Okay, here comes the first attack. Oh no! He has critted you.
Oh, great. Okay.
It is critical damage.
Is it bludgeoning?
It is bludgeoning, so you'll
Okay,
get
so
to
it's
half
half,
it.
so that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe. Oh no, I'm sorry, I misread it. It's thunder damage. You take the hell damage.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you take 13 thunder damage right to your face.
13.
Wow.
Yes,
Holy
that hurt.
goblin.
That hurt right in your face. Then he makes another attack. He has
Great.
more attacks, Stinko. Oh, he has
Yeah.
so many attacks.
I got 13 left. All right.
Okay, here comes the next attack. What did you need to beat?
15.
Oh, he just barely beat the 15. Oh,
great.
but he's very successfully beating you, though. For 8 more points of damage of thunder.
Okay, I'm still up.
I'll steal that right now. Maybe he'll miss. Maybe he'll miss next.
Maybe. I think maybe running away. Or, I mean, maybe someone could hit him with a cool range. Wugo. Come on, I'm setting it up for you. Finish him off, and then we can run away. We can at least kill one of these guys.
A 15 hits you. A 15 hits you, Stinko.
That's correct. Oh, he's going again? He gets 3?
He gets 3 attacks.
He
Oh,
gets
too bad.
3?
That's
Oh
a
my,
lot of
okay.
attacks.
Too bad you didn't kill him.
Yeah.
You came so close, and yet it didn't happen.
All right. What's the
Okay.
damage for the third one? This might be the end of Stinko.
It's going to go crunch, crunch, and it's 7 more points of damage, Stinko.
Stinko is unconscious.
Oh, Stinko gets hit with this thunderous hammer 3 times.
Yeah, Stinko
Then
is out,
Stinko,
guys.
in your AC, were you including your wild magic thingy?
I was, so it was a 15, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was hoping maybe it had bumped it up to a 16, in which case he would have missed.
Sorry about that, but nope.
Well, Stinko,
Stinko is now,
you are not murdered.
okay, that's good.
He has knocked you unconscious.
Stinko is floating in the infinite right now.
Yes, contemplating. It is like they want to maybe capture you alive.
Oh, interesting. All right, Wugo, kill this guy for me. Save me.
Are you going to avenge your death? So I'm just going to give you 3 successes immediately, Stinko. Just give yourself 3 successes. You've saved. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because he's taking you alive. Wugo of Clan Wugo, what will you do, Go?
It's Wugo's turn. All right.
It's Wugo's turn.
Wugo's going to pull out his maul. For some reason, I made him a dual wielder, but I figured out samurai doesn't
You made
work
him a
very
dual
well.
wielder with a maul, did you?
No, he has 2 hand axes, but
Oh,
I found out dual wielder doesn't work so well with samurai.
it's not the best.
No.
Why don't you do whatever you're doing, Samurai Wugo?
Right, going after that tiefling,
Ah.
was it?
It is a tiefling.
Yeah, avenge Stinko. And Wugo's going to bonus action use his fighting spirit of a samurai.
Okay, what's that do?
Where is it?
Describe it. Paint a word picture like when you were describing your feet to me.
Right. Wugo's going to use the banner he drew himself with crayon to inspire himself. So as a bonus action, he's given himself advantage on weapon attack rolls until the end of the current turn. He also has
Okay.
5 temporary HP.
Oh, five temporary HP. Make sure you take advantage of that. You only had 10 HP right now, Wugo.
Yeah, so he might
So now
go
you've
down.
got 15, kind of.
Yes, but I'm attacking this tiefling with advantage.
Yes,
So hopefully...
attacking him in his face.
Maul. 22
Oh, that hits.
Mm.
and a 5. So
Aw.
thank God
Oh,
I
it's
gave
good.
myself
You can-
advantage.
Yeah.
He takes 7 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that wasn't enough. But he is more damaged.
I don't suppose I could use a heroic die to bump the damage up.
No, you can't use it on that. Did you roll a d20 on your damage? What, do you have d20 worth of damage, do ya?
Wugo wishes he did.
No, you don't. So
Eh.
no. The answer is no.
Wugo tried Stinko. Got a good hit
Okay,
on him.
and good. Hey, that was quite a hit.
Next,
Hefty hit. We'll get him. We'll get him hit.
there is one more enemy
Oh, yes.
ahead of you. And they move up forward to touch the tiefling with his filthy, rotten hands. And he is casting the curing of the wounds upon him.
That's not very nice.
So,
That's not very fair.
I know. They don't think like you do about it. They didn't think like it would be cheating to, have healing magic.
I know enemies healing each other. Not
That's-
okay.
Not okay.
They should just charge in with a roar like goblins do. They
Yeah,
have no honor.
exactly.
Exactly.
Lords.
He doesn't have any honor. He's a filthy adventure monster. I need to get to something that lets me roll a d8. Sorry. I thought it would let me roll off his sheet, but it doesn't. So, Cat has a bunch of creatures created. So
Mm.
let's use one of hers. Oh, look, one of them's a bugbear named Gerta Blix. That's a good bugbear name.
Mhm.
And rolling a d8 for the healing magic. They only roll the one because they're terrible at their job. Wait, I'm controlling the monsters. Nah, it's still funny to see them lose. Only 4 points of healing for this fellow. Oh, he'd still be very easy to kill. You did a bad job, priest. Back to the top of the initiative. Oh no, it's occulted. It's the kitty cat. You remember the kitty cat?
Oh, the kitty cat.
The one
the
that
kitty-
blasted
Not the
us.
kitty cat.
Yeah, the kitty
Yep.
cat is back. The one who blasted you. And their blasty blast didn't recharge, so that means they have to fight instead. And they close in on Wugo, and they are attacking you, Wugo.
Wugo says, "Bring it." Wugo's not afraid.
Yeah, you're not afraid of anything, Wugo, are you?
Ooh, does Wugo still get the rage go away when I'm unconscious? I guess.
But rage ends when you're unconscious,
Dang
darling.
it. All right,
sorry.
Wugo, you don't get the +1 armor. I'm sorry.
Wugo, does an 18 hit you?
And 18.
Yeah, does an 18 hit you?
Yes, by 2.
Ow. You've
Ugh.
been hit. So
Ow.
first you're going to take piercing damage.
Ow.
Okay. So that's fast. So you've taken 4 points of piercing damage as you are pierced, but it makes you feel so bad you also take psychic damage.
Oh, crud.
And you take 8 more points of psychic damage.
That hurt. That really hurt.
Yeah, how are you doing, Lugo?
I think Lugo has 4 points left.
You've been very badly hurt by this occult person, this occult kitty cat, and you didn't enjoy that at all.
No, not at all.
I'm going to check something about them. Did they? No? Okay, good. And maggot brain.
Okay.
It's combat.
It is. Yeah. You know what? Let's use some of the sorcery points that I have. I am going to use 2 of my sorcery points to quicken a chaos bolt on the tiefling.
Quicken it on him. So he has to make a roll, and you have to make a roll, and everybody's making rolls. Is that correct?
Chaos bolt is just I have to roll to hit him.
Roll to hit him.
Yes, a 19 to hit him.
Ooh, a 19 to hit him. He still only has a stupid breastplate. That's not going to help him. No, it doesn't help him at all. Yeah, it's quite bad actually.
So I roll 2d8 plus 1d6. So I roll the 2d8 first. It's a 6 and a 1. So
what's that do?
Let's see. Either acid or poison. Let's do acid damage.
I do acid damage. One time I took acid and I couldn't see straight for a week.
So with that extra 1d6, he takes 8 points of acid damage.
Ooh, he took 8 points of acid damage. Oh, he's almost dead.
Oh.
So very close to being dead.
So very close. Okay.
Roll on the wild magic and let's see if some useful wild magic makes him dead.
Okay.
At the very least, we can kill him and earn a Fyric victory.
Yeah, we killed one of them.
Yeah, you got one of them down.
Yeah.
79.
79? What's that do?
Illusory butterflies and flower petals flutter in the air within 10 feet of me for the next minute. So not only am I shouting, but there are flowers and butterflies that I've never seen before
shouting
floating around me.
Butterflies all around. It sounds like my first marriage ceremony.
Okay. So after that,
my wedding dress was made of white rat pelt.
Yeah. Let's see.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, just for the fun of it, Maggot Brain is going to pull one of the mites out of his hair.
Quick question though, Maggot Brain.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to be furious about being small?
Yeah, let's add another 3.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Hey!
Yes.
And nothing can bring him
Victory.
back. And not even healing magic. He's dead forever.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So, with my actual action...
He exploded into 1,000 tiny pieces with your awesome goblin-y booyah might, you see.
Yes. And now...
Lugo is now covered in blood.
Yeah, covered in blood, Lugo.
The kitty is probably farther than 10 feet away.
No, the kitty is currently stabbing your friend, but you said 10 feet away?
Actually, no, I'm not going to do that if he's right in front.
You'd have to close in to get to 10 feet, but you can close in.
No, let's do 30.
You're trying to
the kitty cat has to do a con save as I cast Infestation.
Oh, right, because you quickened your spell, so you get you get a cantrip.
As I pull out a flea from my hair and crush it, and
as you throw away your daily snack.
Yes.
And who's making this? It's the kitty cat.
It's the kitty cat. It is
They're making
Constitution saving.
Oh, they're not very good at those. But sometimes the clicky-clacky math rocks are not in your favor. It's a 16, unfortunately.
Oh. Let's see here. What happens if they save? Is it
Oh,
nothing?
it's a cantrip, so usually nothing.
Or take medicine to find Twitter. This movement doesn't Okay.
For those of you watching at home, he's reading a spell right now. You have to do that when
doesn't
you're a
actually
spellcaster.
say.
Yeah, because it's a cantrip, it doesn't do nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Well, he's just.
it's save or suck.
Yeah. Okay. So little fleas fly around him and do nothing.
Doesn't do anything. He's used to fleas. He's a kitty cat.
He must be.
He has a flea collar on, as a matter of fact.
Yep.
Really,
Well,
really helping him out in this whole flea business.
Ooh,
So-
the one weakness of infestation.
Yeah, he got a flea dip 2 days ago.
He must have.
Ooh.
So then
He took his little flea pills.
I will go behind.
He had to put it in some hamburger meat so he'd take it.
Well, with that, I will find a tree and hide behind it.
Yeah, get behind a tree. You know, much like Boogly and I behind full cover. You are both covered.
What?
That leaves the archer with only a target.
Oh.
So we'll go.
Oh dear.
Sorry, Wooga.
Sorry, we'll go.
Everybody else has bravely moved away from
Hey,
you
I'm
and
unconscious.
the danger.
I've been captured. This is not my fault.
Wugo, that is a 19 to hit you.
It's okay. Wugo may die, but Wugo defended clan's honor and did not run from a fight. Wugo's
Wugo,
proud of himself.
you take 10 points of damage.
Wugo goes down.
And unfortunately, and I've read this about it, you can't do non-lethal on a ranged attack. You can't. You have to make death saves, Wugo.
Oh no.
McGlubiet might take you today, Wugo.
Well,
We're going to move the
Wugo's-
combat along, though.
Wugo's down.
Wugo is down. Next up, through no fault of your own, player character D.
Player character D. Player
Character D. I'm rooting for you, player character D.
Is there a line? So who's currently still up? It's the
Oh, if you want there to be a line, Theater of the Mind, I want there to be a line for you.
Well, who's still alive? Is it at least 2 of them?
Yes. 3 of them are still alive.
Archer hasn't taken any damage, right?
The archer has taken no damage.
Can I line up the tiefling's still up too, huh?
No, the
So
tiefling is
tiefling's
quite
down.
exploded.
The kitty cat's still up.
Yeah.
Can I create a line between the kitty cat and the archer, and then cast catapult? So if it misses the kitty cat, it might still hit the archer.
Yes, we'll say that. So I think first the kitty cat must be dexterous.
Dex save 13.
Okay, let's just see if the kitty cat is dexterous. The kitty cat is shockingly not dexterous for a kitty cat and is struck by a catapult.
Okay. Wow, I take 20 points of damage.
It took 20 points of damage.
Wow.
The stone hits him in the head.
That's a lot of damage. They go,
catapult.
"Wow."
That shocked Broglian too.
That's rather a lot of damage that you've done on that kitty cat. I mean, he's not bloody yet because he's barely been hit, but do not feel good.
As I do that, I say, "Hey, leave our friends alone."
And he doesn't understand what you're saying. 'Cause
I know.
He doesn't speak either Undercommon or Goblin.
I know.
As we say in the Underdark, common.
I guess since there's, I'm gonna step out from the tree so I can make myself a target to sort of make sure
Oh
that.
no, you've made yourself a target.
Well, I mean, I don't.
No,
want them
it's
just to take our
understandable.
friends.
You don't want them to just take your friends away.
Yeah.
Stinko, you don't have to make death saves. You're okay. But
Very good.
Bruglian, okay, and the tiefling is exploded. And Wugo, did you already rolled a death save and got a failure, Wugo? Is that what
Oh.
I'm seeing?
Oh, I thought I just automatically got a failure.
Why would you automatically get a failure?
Because he shot me.
Nobody shot you. Go ahead and make a death save.
Wait,
Okay.
can you use one of the hero die to automatically pass? Is that something
You can
do?
also do that, yes.
Yeah.
Wugo's not going to use them in this fight for anything else, so may as well.
Yeah.
Wugo is
Okay.
stabilized.
You're not stabilized.
Oh. Wugo just succeeded.
Yeah, you just succeed automatically on a death save.
Well, that's good, though.
Yeah, you're not auto-stabilized, sorry. But you're one ahead, and if you have more heroic points still, you know.
No, that was the last one.
Oh well, I guess you'll actually have to roll for it from here on out.
Righto.
The priest is next, and he's saying a lot of words. He seems very cross. And he is going to attempt to shoot the person. He's going to try to shoot the one he can target because everybody else is dead. So Bruglin, you are being targeted by a spell.
That's fine, I guess.
Yeah, and we will see if he hits. Let's see. I found a way I can roll things off of this. Oh, Bruglin, happy day. You were not hit by the spell. The spell missed entirely. And now there is a tree in the very distance glowing. If you had been hit by that spell, you would have taken damage and also started glowing.
I probably would have been knocked out because I have 7 hit points left.
You probably very likely would have been knocked out, yes. And then you also would have been glowing, just down there on the ground, glowing like some sort of weirdo.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Now it's the kitty's turn. The kitty walks up. The kitty is unhappy. It's an unhappy little kitty. They did not recharge their things, so they're closing the distance, and they are going to stab at Bruglin. And let's see if they shall hit. Oh, they did hit you. Oh, it is a 21 to hit.
Ooh, that hurts.
It's going to be some damage too, I'm quite afraid. It is 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay, I'm still up.
And 8 points of psychic damage.
I'm down.
You're stabilized already.
Oh, they're knocking me unconscious.
They knocked you unconscious.
That's nice of them.
So there wasn't a ranged attack. It wasn't a ranged attack, and therefore they could just knock you unconscious. Happy day for Bruglin.
Yeah.
So we have two who are unconscious and one who is bleeding to death.
Okay, Maggot Brain, run for it.
Maggot Brain, this combat has quite gone south, and we shall leave off on a cliffhanger, shall we not? What a very good DM I am to get you to this point. I didn't plan it this way. I thought you would win, but you didn't.
No, we failed miserably.
Yeah, that's pretty par for the course.
No, what was the alphabet? It was like DNE, do not engage.
Yeah, DNE.
DNE, do not engage.
Yeah,
but they engaged first, so we were engaged.
They engaged with you, and you didn't just run away.
We didn't
DNE. Despite Bruglin saying, "Hey guys, we should just run away," you didn't. And now Bruglin has fallen. The mighty Bruglin has fallen.
Might is a strong word.
No, I'm afraid that it is the name of the next adventure now. The mighty Bruglin has fallen. You have no other choice about it.
Okay.
Anyway, Maggot Brain, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. Well.
Run away.
What are you going to do?
Everyone else is down. Maggot Brain may not be the smartest, but he knows when to run away and hide.
Did you know that? Fun fact. As a goblin, as a bonus action, you can hide.
I can, and I would do that.
Yeah. So you could do an action to dash, and then a bonus action to hide. You can see if you can beat these filthy adventure monsters' passive perceptions, and then you'll be out of the combat, love. You'll be out of the combat and safe and sound, and then we'll move on to next week and see what you're going to do. Yeah.
I will dash away and hide.
I'm rooting for you. Dash. You don't have to roll to dash, but you have to roll for hiding. Do you currently have inspiration?
I don't think so.
Have inspiration. Roll the.
I do have Tides of Chaos though.
If you do have Tides of Chaos, I can give you advantage. Oh, do the Tides of Chaos.
I will do
the Tides of Chaos. We want to see some chaos in this game, yeah.
Yes. So with advantage. That was not a very good roll, dice. Click the second math box. It is a 9.
It's only a 9. That's not very good.
That's not very good.
Do you have any other math rocks to add to that, my dear?
I do have one. I have 2 more hero math rocks that I can roll. So
I
I
think
will roll one.
I think you should add a
I will
heroic
add
point.
one. I will add 1 to that for a 10.
Yeah. I mean, you can't add more than one.
Yes, but I rolled a 1.
Oh, got you all the way up to a 10, did
It
it?
got me up to a 10.
Well, that's not great, I'm afraid, Maggot
It is
Brain.
not.
That's not what you wanted, especially considering the Archer is next.
Uh-huh.
Who does have quite a high passive perception, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so she knows right where you are.
Mm-hmm.
And she walks over to your position where you are trying to be so very stealthy and hiding. And I'm going to give you some cover, of course, from it.
Okay.
Because she has to shoot into your hiding place, but she is shooting right into your hiding place.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3/4 cover.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. So first, she misses. And for her, yes, but you are quite sure that she must know where you are. And for the second attack, oh, Maggot Brain, you have been hit. It's the most
What is the
palpable
number?
hit. But is it the most palpable damage? The number is 25.
Okay, so shield would not help.
No, I'm afraid not.
Nope.
And you would have taken 9 points of damage, Maggot Brain.
I have taken 9 points of damage, and I am
Yes.
down.
That's enough to knock out Maggot Brain.
Mm-hmm. And since that was a ranged attack, I am now bleeding out.
You are bleeding out. So we're going to. 2 of you are currently knocked out, and we're going to see if Maglubiat takes the other 2. I could waive this from Rule 0, but I don't want to because I'm horrible. So Wugo of Clan Wugo, make that save.
Alright. If Wugo dies, there's a paradise awaiting him, comprised solely of Wugo.
Yes, keep thinking that, Wugo. Believe that till your last minute.
Let's see. Roll
Believe it,
plus
God.
2. Alright, that's a 2.
That's it. That is a. I'm afraid you're 1 step closer to paradise.
No,
You have 1 foot in the real world and 1 in paradise. A Maggot Brain. It is your turn.
Rolling of the D20
Yes.
with a 7, so that is a failure.
This is also a failure. 1 step closer to beloved Acheron. Oh, but you did die in combat, and how Maglubiat loves that.
He does.
Wugo of Clan Wugo. Make that save.
It's okay. This paradise is ruled by a god that Clan Wuko acknowledges solely, not even Acheron. His name is Ogu, which is not Wugo spelled backwards.
No, it's completely not that.
Completely not.
Anyway, Wugo failed again.
Wugo,
No.
you are
Is
2 steps
Wugo
towards
dead?
paradise now. Maggot Brain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Maggot Brain has, well, the player who plays Maggot Brain has 1 more hero point that he will use.
And you have an automatic success, so you have
Yes.
1 failure
I have
and
1
1
success.
success. Wugo of Clan Wugo. Make your roll.
Wugo rolls again.
Yes,
Wugo. No, don't die on me, Wugo.
Wugo died.
No.
He rolled
Wugo.
a 6.
Wugo, you have not gone to paradise. Where you have found yourself is a land of many wars and violence, the clanging of flat planets in the sky bashing together as you witness the glory of Maglubiat, and you are welcomed into his army to fight for all eternity. But Wugo of Clan Wugo is no more. When we play the next time, we'll get to write up a new goblin. How lovely for you.
Wugo lived as Wugo died. As Wugo.
Indeed.
Let's do this.
But next game out, you shall be playing a different goblin. You have 2 weeks. So,
Oh, God.
Maggot Brain, you are the only one making saves against
On
death
Maggot
now.
Brain, we
I'm
can't lose
rooting
you
for
too.
I'm rooting for you, Maggot Brain.
Roll number 2 is a 5.
No.
That's not great. You know Maglubiat loves booyogs above all.
Uh-huh.
That's why he keeps having you blow yourselves up with fireballs.
Yep. All right.
Let's maybe not have a final roll. Let's see if maybe one of you can succeed on actually rolling the die. But please roll.
Come on,
Right,
shiny
right.
Mad Rock.
Come on, Mathrox.
That is a 2.
Maggot brain.
Maggot
You
brain
have
is no
found
more.
yourselves in the
Unbelievable.
final resting place of all goblins. The eternal battle of Acheron welcomes you, and your powerful Booyag. You shall serve forever at McNubiat's side. Well, not directly at his side, but about 12 or so goblins over from his side. But he's really quite keen on you. He really quite likes Booyags. I mean, it's all Booyags around him. It's quite good
Booyags.
company. They're
Maggot
very good at
brains.
they're very good at making tea and crumpets. The crumpets are made of fungus and rat, but still very, very delicious. I mean, there's nothing wrong with fungus and rats, I say.
No, not at all.
Oh,
But
Maggot brains up here too. Hello, Maggot brain.
yes, way out in the distance, you see Wugo going, Maggot brain! And you don't have to pay. You know, you're better than him. You're a Booyag. You know, the other Booyags are giving you high fives. It's great to be a Booyag in bed.
It is.
Yeah. Apparently, Wugo's god doesn't exist.
Yeah, sorry, Wugo, you were delusional. Maglubiat is all. Embrace him and his hate love.
Eh. Well, at least there's fighting up plenty.
Yeah, there's plenty of fighting. Plenty of orcs to fight on the plain of Acheron. They don't seem to want to join us in being goblins, which I think is rather odd of them. It's been a really long war with Grumsh. At any rate, 2 of you are captured. 2 of you have joined Maglubiat in his eternal embrace of hate love. You will get to write up new
Yay.
goblins for the next game as we move on to the next section, which I have to write because I wasn't expecting this to happen.
Oh no.
No.
TPK. TPK.
As you have been, total. I believe TPK stands for total pigeon kiss. You have all been
Yeah.
totally kissed by the pigeon.
Hey, at least they died for a good cause.
Yes, my
We
pleasure.
killed one of them. That is victory enough.
Yes.
You have done very well.
We
One
killed
of
one of
them.
They killed 2 of
Maggot
us.
brain
and
was
captured
able
the other
to
2.
kill one before he died.
Yes, and because of that, you have earned Maglubiat's eternal hate love. He is going to
Yay.
punish you because Maglubiat hates and Maglubiat loves, but you have been embraced by his cold bosom forever. That was the game so far. There's going to be part 2 coming up in
I
2
can't
weeks. And with 2 new goblins and two of the previous goblins. Maybe if none of you plays a hobgoblin next time, you won't be so bloody cursed. Think about it. Back to you,
Oh.
Scooter.
Clan of Wugo. Good God. Like, there is no good God because he doesn't exist, right?
No,
Wugo.
always
Sorry,
Maglubiat.
Wugo.
Maglubiat is neither good nor evil. He's both at
And
the same
then-
time.
He
There's
is not Ogo.
definitely some sort of malicious god of dice.
Oh, that is
that-
true. There were so many death save fails.
Yeah.
Killing
Good.
us big time.
Physically improbable.
I mean, it was just like you couldn't have written that. You're like,
No,
you're just
no.
gonna die. Like, what? Why are you even rolling a die?
Right?
Well, we stretched it out. You know,
I'm sorry,
we
but that
almost
was-
came in exactly on time.
Ooh.
I am known for my punctuality.
Ooh. And Patrick, before the stream, you thought your dice were bad.
No, they were. Everyone's dice were categorically bad.
but
Can I also
that-
point out how
Pearson
funny it
kill
is?
you though.
Actually, they didn't kill me. But can I just point out how funny it is that Malice in the very beginning imagined Clan Wuko's demise? And here we are.
It's brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Malice, for running
You're
this game.
welcome.
Welcome to our US of A human realm.
Yes.
And hopefully you'll have a nice visit back to wherever you go for the next 2 weeks. But 2 weeks from tonight, Malice will be back. We'll see what other kind of hobgoblins, bugbears.
And goblins.
Just wondering if you were going to be angry. And goblins. So, until next time we play, that's in 2 weeks. I don't know. We say this in the time to tabletop realm.
What do you
Malik.
say?
We say you pull up a chair
Yeah.
and eat
And?
rat
May?
and pull up a chair
Yeah.
and make time to
Time
tabletop.
to tabletop.
Okay, so
Sorry,
I
I
say
got-
that
When we
with
do
you.
that.
I got a little excited.
No, you know, you got to get excited about it, rats. You got to get your
I
protein.
felt your excitement, so I had to.
They're delicious.
I'm gonna try that tonight.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, but
But
Say it
freaking-
along
until
with
then,
us.
that's what we say. Let's do it again. Pull up a chair
Good chair.
and
And
make
make
time to
time
tabletop.
to tabletop.
So talk.
Oh no, you.
We were out of sync on that
No,
one.
no, you're now part of the U.S. of America.
U.S. of America.
Oh no.
Yes.
I'm
We'll
a
see everyone.
naturalized citizen.
In 2 weeks, give Malice some
2
time
weeks.
to write a game. We will see you soon, everyone.
I got to write up new material.
We will see y'all soon.
You've all been
Bye,
captured.
buddy.
It's horrible.
Good night.
night, everybody.
Night.